today, you'll see in the card none other than Jeff Van Camp. Also, Redbone will be on the card, Shannon, and in the main event today, you'll see the most muscular wrestler in the business, Stormy Granzig. Stormy Granzig, he will be featured today. The superstar himself. Wait till you see him. If you haven't seen him before, stay tuned for the hour. You will not be disappointed when you see Stormy Granzig. Carson on the outside. Noting Carson being on the outside, he's gesturing that he's combing his hair. Something untraditional in his wrestling style. Carson easily taking Dillinger down. Dillinger in there with his bleached blonde hair is having a tough time of it. Craig Carson, the Texan, always calling out for his CC fans. Craig Carson. Carson. Has Dillinger in the rope. Carson, the showboat, sometimes known as, gets the job done with pleasing effect. The effects of Carson's wrestling, usually victory. Nice leg dive there. Clean break there by Carson. The referee for this opening bout, Billy Beach. The wrist of Dillinger. Obviously hurt, possibly not though. He's playing possum. Now doing some effective work on Craig Carson. And that spells the end of Dillinger, the winner, Craig Carson. Fans, you stay tuned. We're going to have a special interview right after these messages. Stay tuned.
This is our Harrison Key Street Company too. Come and dance on our floor. Take a step that is new. We've a lovable space that needs your face. Street Company too. You'll see that life is a ball again. Laughter is calling for you. Down at our rendezvous. Street Company too.
To the winning team. That's right, $2,000 to the winning team. 6 men on one side, 6 on the other, and they'll be tugging the war for the $2,000. The man on my right, Stormy Granzig, will be in that competition. Friday, June 1st, 8 p.m. Also make a note, tag team action. Bobo Brazil and Jeff Van Camp versus the Hangman and Jerry Valiant. Valiant and Hangman managed by the man that's coming in from Texas, Saul Creechman. That's right, Creechman will have Hangman and Valiant versus Bobo and Van Camp. Also on the card, you're going to see Stormy Granzig versus Leroy Redbone. No disqualification for the title. This time, no DQ. Granzig versus Redbone. Also on the card, you'll make a note, Mad Max is coming in, Saul's protege, coming in from Miami, Florida, to go against the young Brian McRuff. Also on the card, you're going to see in action Black Cat number 1, Black Cat number 2, in there against Rocky G and Bobby Bold Eagle. Advance sale tickets available for this card are available at the usual outlet, Athletic Department Sporting Goods Store. Stormy Granzig will be on there defending his heavyweight championship belt in a no disqualification match against Leroy Redbone. The match was signed. Promoter Bob Luce guarantees the excitement. Reasoning, no DQ. Granzig versus Redbone. Also on the card, you're going to see Van Camp and Bobo in there in action against 2 big men, the Hangman and Valiant. Both of them a tough competition. Super card fans, it's going to be all coming your way. Make sure you get out and get your advance sale tickets. Friday, June 1st is the date, and don't go anywhere. We've got a super lineup for you for the rest of the show today, so stay tuned.
It isn't just his size and raw power that set him apart. It's his spirit. Kodiak, the biggest bear of all. Kodiak, a real adventure in smokeless tobacco. Its special moist cut and fresh wintergreen flavored tobacco give you a bold, exciting taste. Kodiak, it's a real adventure in smokeless tobacco.
Where is she? You kill me, Marshal, and you ain't never gonna see her alive again.
It doesn't square with the facts.
It is true, Marshal.
And Peter, that was no accident. I want the truth out of you.
I'm telling you the truth.
Who did this? I did. Do everything you can for it, Doug.
Gunsmoke, weeknights at 10 here on Channel 38.
One fall, 10-minute time limit, managed by Rooster Griffin at 287. The great Abdullah. His opponent from Bighorn, Wyoming at 231, Bobby Bold Eagle. The Chief in there against the insane one himself, Abdullah the Great, managed by none other than Rooster Griffin. The Chief backs Abdullah up. Abdullah signaling to Van Loon. Abdullah, whom does speak English, I believe, always trying to use some type of sign language, trying to put himself in a trance to get over with himself. He's trying to psych himself up. Obviously, he's not yet, for the Chief is taking over. Maybe the Chief should score a victory right here, and maybe he's doing it. 1, there we go, no. Bold Eagle. What a feather in his cap, pardon the pun, if he could defeat the great Abdullah. Bold Eagle aggressiveness necessary for victory. Abdullah hasn't showed much at all yet. Surprising me that Abdullah's coming out so slow. Abdullah usually enters the ring in a sweat. Not tonight. He possibly has not worked out prior to stepping into the ring. The purpose of Rooster Griffin, as you see his arm coming through the ropes frequently, I believe distraction of the referee to give his man the advantage. He better do some more distracting. Bold Eagle doing a great job. Bobby Bold Eagle, who's been admired for many years. Look at the look on Abdullah. The referee in this match, Henry Van Loon. Van Loon, whom has been the referee for the biggest bouts in professional wrestling. Van Loon a few days ago what was his most exciting match or most important match that he's ever refereed in. And he's been in all of them. And he noted he thought the most important match that he ever refereed was Dick the Bruiser against Nick Bockwinkel. One of the most exciting matches Henry's ever refereed. And challenging was Dick the Bruiser and Harley race. Harley race 7 times. NWA champion. The Insane One taking some advantage now of the situation. The Insane One, who started out slowly, now has cautiously taken control of this match. With each opportunity, he seized the moment and taken control and worn down the perception of the Indian. And now the Indian comes back. And Abdullah floors him. The thumb. 280-some pounds on top of poor Bobby Bold Eagle. That's all she wrote. The winner, the great Abdullah. The winner of the match, the great Abdullah. We're here right now, fans, with the next contender who's going into the ring. That being none other than Jeff Van Camp. Welcome to the arena tonight, Jeff.
Well, thanks, Dave. Well, I want to tell everybody, I said, hey, El Buerro, he's a good guy. I don't want to take him lightly. I don't want to take nobody
You
lightly.
won't be able to take him lightly, my friend. He's a big man that weighs in excess of 250 pounds.
I know he's a big man. He's going to be, everybody's hard. Nobody's light.
Now, you've been trying to go into your matches, start out a little slow, and then work yourself up. Is this still your strategy?
Yeah, it is, Dave. It's still my strategy. That's the way I like to keep it.
I noted in the match before that Abdullah came in a bit slow. He didn't go in. He didn't look with it. He didn't have a sweat yet. Are you prepared for this match already, or do you do it when you get into the ring?
Oh, Dave, I'm prepared for every match, mentally and physically. But, I get in the ring, it all depends on how he acts,
Well, good luck. Let me make the introductions right now.
Thanks, Dave.
This match is a one-fall, 10-minute time limit from San Antonio, Texas at 257 pounds, Wild Bracero. His opponent from Louisville, Kentucky at 283, Jeff Van Camp. No doubt whom the fans appreciate, Jeff Van Camp. What a gentleman. What an honor to interview such a person. He's so tall. And he's powerful. Look at that. Just tosses Bracero back. Van Camp noted he likes to start out slow. He's prepared for every match, mentally as well as physically. Used to play on the Louisville Cardinal football team. Oh, my. Tossing Buerro right to me. Van Camp found out what endurance was all about on the gridiron. He found out all about professional wrestling in the ring. He had professional football contracts offered him. He'd rather be a professional wrestler, noting he enjoys people. He enjoys speaking with people, greeting them, signing autographs. And he felt professional wrestling was his way to go to make money and also enjoy the friendliness of many fans. Van Camp taking a bit of punishment there by Bracero. A clean elbow smash to the chest. Now Bracero working Jeff over. Van Camp taking control. His endurance evident. Oh, an elbow smash himself to Buerro, who goes to the outside. Wild Buerro giving some type of verbal insult to the fans. Van Camp into the turnbuckle. Buerro following with a smash. Buerro's a tough cookie. And with a reversal is Van Camp. He cautiously goes in and picks up Buerro for a full power body slam, knocking the air out of Buerro. And he's the winner. Jeff Van Camp had enough. And he sensed that he had to go to town, and he put him away for the count of 3. Fans, you stay tuned. We're going to be back with more exciting championship wrestling. Stay tuned. Super action coming your way to the Terre Haute National Guard Armory Friday, June 1st, 8 p.m. starting time. 12-man tug of war, $2,000 to the winning team, and also tag team action in which, Jeff, you're featured with your partner, Bobo Brazil.
Right, Bobo's big, he's strong. It's going to be a good match. You know, Hangman's big and strong, and so is Valiant. It's going to be a good match. I want all my fans out there.
Now, you two match up well against Hangman and Valiant. Both of you are the same size, although Hangman is the biggest of all 4 men in the ring that evening.
That's right, Hangman is big. He's 6'11", 340 pounds. He's big, he's strong. It's going to be a tough match.
Well, fans, you're going to see Jeff in that match. Also on the card, no disqualification. Stormy Granzig in there against Redbone. The devastating Bone wants the title. He's at no odds to get that title. He's out on his motorcycle. He's training. He's going to be in shape, and he's ready to take the title from Stormy Granzig. No disqualification. Also on that card, you're going to see action with Mad Max coming in from Miami, Florida, managed by Saul Creechman, and he'll be in there against Brian McRuff. Creechman bringing the best talent from the South in, and Mad Max is that against McRuff. Also, you're going to see Black Cat number 1, Black Cat number 2 in there against Rocky G and Bobby Bull Eagle. That's right, Bull Eagle making his return to Terre Haute. He's definitely excited about that. Advance sale tickets are available at the Athletic Department Sporting Goods Store, the usual outlet. No checks accepted, only cash. And please don't call. Just go in there and get your tickets. Plenty of great seats still remaining, including front row and second row seats after today's show. Fans, also make a note, coming to Paris, Illinois, Championship Wrestling returns. It's sponsored by the Fraternal Order of Eagles, number 4000. It's a big 12-man battle royal. It's a super card. It's June 22nd, 8 p.m. starting time. Great card, and I know you're excited to be in Paris, Illinois.
I'm really excited. It's going to be a good night, I hope, and I want all the fans to be out there. It's going to be a good time.
Now, you've never been in Paris, Illinois. I was there many years ago when I was taking photographs. Exciting fans there.
Well, that's great. That's super. I'm looking forward to being in Paris, Illinois.
Well, fans, we hope all of you, even from Terre Haute, just go over to Paris, Illinois. I know we have a lot of great fans that come into the Terre Haute National Guard Armory from Paris, Illinois. We're looking to see you in Paris also. And that card on June 1st, Terre Haute's National Guard Armory, $2,000 to the winning team, 12-man tug of war. And have you ever been in such competition?
No, I haven't, Dave. This will be the first time.
12-man tug of war. Now, on your side will be Stormy Granzig, Bobo Brazil, Bobby Bull Eagle. On the other side, Hangman, Valiant, Redbone. The weight may be in their side.
It's going to be a tough time. You know, we might have a little bit more muscle, but they got the size, and it's going to be a tough match.
Now, I wonder how they will divide the money equally among themselves. Hangman, Valiant, Redbone, all very greedy.
I don't know how they're going to do it. I guess they're going to have to fight after whoever wins. If they happen to pick up the check, I guess they're going to have to fight over the money.
I think so. Fans, it's going to be a great night coming your way. Terre Haute National Guard Armory, right next to North Vigo High School. Advance sale tickets are available at the Athletic Department Sporting Goods Store. We hope to see all of you out there to see Jeff Van Camp and Bobo Brazil stepping into the ring against the huge Hangman and Jerry Valiant, managed by Saul Creechman. Also on that card, you're going to see Stormy Granzig versus Redbone. And what a match that will be. No disqualification. Anything goes. Don't go anywhere, fans. We're going to have more news, more guests, and more wrestling on today's show.
Journey to the magic world of Eternia, Monday through Friday, when He-Man battles the forces of Skeletor.
Follow the adventures of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe as they defend the hidden powers of Castle Grayskull. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Don't miss it.
Weekdays at 3:30 on Channel 38. Monday on the Beverly Hillbillies.
71, the team of Rooster, Griffin, and Redbone. They're opponents at a combined weight of 557, the team of Shannon and El Bracero. 1 minute time limit. Redbone and Rooster Griffin entered the ring early and stirred up nothing but controversy with their verbal insults. Rooster, Griffin, and Redbone, cheered by many of the fans as they were mocking many of the wrestlers that they have gone against.
His opponent from Kankakee, Illinois, at 229 pounds, Max Blue.
Well, fans, this is Sam Manick at ringside. Of course, Paul Christie's with me. You know, Paul, since you've been sitting with me and talking about the matches and imparting all the knowledge you have, because of your experience and skill, we've gotten a few letters. Some of the people think perhaps that you're not correct in your statements. You seem to favor the rough wrestlers.
Mr. America, the other thing, I'm going to just tell the people out there, I respect you. I think you're probably the best announcer in the nation, in the world. Okay, let me tell you about the wrestlers now. Let me give my unbiased opinion of this match, and then let the people use your own opinion. Okay, Mr. Maneker, all right?
Thank you, thank you. Well, okay, fans, here we have two very fine wrestlers in there. Jose Bracero from Mexico and Max Blue from Kankakee, Illinois. They each have a leg lock on one another. They seem to have reached an impasse. And well, Bracero almost had him over. Right now, it's Max Blue with a double leg lock. I must admit that's a very clever move on the part of Max Blue.
Mr. Maneker, can I make one announcement here? If everybody's seen that, is that El Bracero tried grabbing Max Blue's hair. Now, I'm just making, every once in a while, a little statement. I want the people to be aware. He tried grabbing Max Blue's hair. El Bracero, if he can get away with anything, he'll pull the hair, he'll pull the trunks, he'll do everything that's dishonest. And as everybody knows me, Golden Boy Paul Christie, I am so straight. Mr. Nice Guy, I wrestle by the rules, Mr. Maneker, all right? So let me just call it the way it is, all right?
Well, I must say, if you could see some of the things that none of us can see, it's a matter of great perspicuity on your part. Here we have a combination leg lock and a surfboard hold applied by El Bracero, the fine Mexican wrestler. Certainly you can't find fault with that hold.
Mr. Maneker, I have to agree. Now, he's a good wrestler. He's good. But let's pay attention from right now on. Now, at this point in the match, after 2-3 minutes, now he becomes a little negative, a little sneaky. Now, let's pay attention now. Up to this point, he's been wrestling fair. But let's pay attention. I'm going to point at everything he does against the rules now, Maneker, all right?
Thank you kindly. Okay, both these wrestlers now on their feet, they're sparring around, looking for an opening.
Mr. Maneker, I don't want to say anything, against the rules or anything, but if you notice that El Bracero looks a little greasy, that's a little trick that some of the people that, test the rules will oil themselves down. It's pretty hard to grab. If you look at him, look how slippery his body looks. Let me point that out to you now, people. Watch El Bracero. He's slippery. Watch how hard it'll be from Max Blue to grab him. Watch.
Bracero brings Max Blue to the mat, now has a hammerlock on him. 5 minutes and 3 minutes to him. El Bracero completely out-wrestling Max Blue at the moment, regardless of what Paul Christie says.
Mr. Maneker, can I make one statement now? Everybody's seen it right there. El Bracero grabbed the ropes. Now, I'm not going to scream and howl. Let me just point out a couple of things. He grabbed the ropes, and he was holding him down by holding the ropes. Is that fair? Is that fair, Mr. Maneker?
Right now, it's Max Blue pulling the hair and gouging away at the eyes of El Bracero, getting rougher by the moment. Oh, referee Connie Marker, the Golden Greek, watching the action.
I would like to say something about the referee. The Golden Greek, he's probably is in your category when it comes to referees. He's a Cadillac of the referees. He's dynamite. He's superb. He's very, very well. See how nice that can be, Mr. Maneker?
Max Blue going for the ropes. Seeks refuge out there. That means an automatic break.
Mr. Maneker, now, Max Blue did not go for the ropes. He was thrown down and he was close to the ropes. He was trying to get up, and all of a sudden the referee had to break it up. Now, he did not go for the ropes.
Now both men with their fingers interlocked, and it's a test of strength now. Oh, a kick to the midsection by Max Blue. They're locked together, each man trying to force back the hands and wrists of the other. Max Blue, a powerful man, and has a great deal of leverage, and Bracero could, Bracero is getting away, twists around a back somersault. He has completely reversed this on Max Blue, and now Max Blue's in trouble. I don't think that Bracero likes you, Griffin.
You know what, let me tell you something, Mr. Maneker. I'm sitting here minding my own business, just trying to get along with everybody. I'm a very pleasing type of person. Everybody loves me out here. And he looked at me and gave me a derogatory type of comment, Mr. Maneker. I wish that I was in it right now. I'd slap him still.
A nice flip over by Max Blue, and now Max seems to be taking over a bit. Oh, a vicious kick to the thigh. A kick to the thigh.
How you doing now, Howard?
3 minutes. 3 minutes left. 3 minutes.
Max Blue punishing Bracero, dropping across that thigh, the thigh that he kicked.
Now, Mr. Maneker, how does Bracero look to you now? Let's explain this. Now, how does he look now, huh? His legs hurt now. Huh? Explain that. Who's the better wrestler now, Mr. Maneker?
Another vicious kick to the thigh by Max Blue. He has that leg. Oh, another kick to the thigh. And Bracero could be in a great deal of difficulty here.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
In this match.
How you doing now, Bracero?
And Max Blue is way out in front now. He's hurt the leg. Again, a knee to the thigh. Again, a kick to the thigh. And Bracero's got a very sore thigh. Referee Connie Marker admonishing Max Blue. Oh, a good retaliation by Jose Martinez. El Bracero. He's returning kick for kick. Boy, I'm telling you, he's got him going. Oh, a body drop. Man, he's punishing that leg. Drops across it. Now, rears back on that leg.
1 minute left.
1 minute remaining.
1 minute remaining.
And Bracero looking real good. We notice a very quiet Golden Boy Paul Christie here.
Mr. Maneker, let me tell you something. He's kicking him with the point of his toe. Now, he should be disqualified, Mr. Maneker, right there. Watch him. He's kicking with the point of his toe. Disqualify him, referee.
There he goes with a Boston crab hold. However, Max Blue close to the ropes. And
30 seconds. 30 seconds left.
Pull him in. The referee watching the action. And Max Blue fighting hard against it. And there he goes under the ropes, and that's an automatic break. The bell has rung. The match is over. We're waiting for the referee's decision. Referee Connie Marker is going to call it a draw. It's a draw.
I'm going to explain one thing. If we had another 30 seconds, Max Blue would have beat him to a pulp.
The match is over, ladies and gentlemen. Winds up as a draw. It appears as if there's going to be a little more action. Oh! Well, listen, fans, while the action is continuing here, Max Blue making a hasty retreat, we tell you that we'll be back with another match on All-Star Championship Wrestling.
The referee assigned, Bill Beach. This match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing from the Bermuda Triangle at 225 pounds, Sultan the Great. His opponent from Pigs Knuckles, Arkansas, at 342 pounds, R.J. Hogg.
Well, fans, this time I'm at ringside again, and Paul Christie and I had a bit of a misunderstanding, but I apologize to him. And now that we've regained our equanimity, we appreciate your very unbiased opinion of what's happening. Right now, it's Zoltan, a man with a weird face makeup. Why he does that, I don't know. But he's facing J.R. Hogg. Let's see what happens here. Paul, can you explain the reason for the makeup, the face makeup on Zoltan?
I sure can, Mr. Mucker. First of all, I accept your apology, but I'm going to tell you the little reason is that he's a movie star and he's trying to hide and now let the people know who he really is. If anybody watches TV here in movies, you might be able to recognize him. That's why he originally wears it. There's a very attractive, a very sensuous male-type guy.
Thank you.
Most females sitting out there will be very attracted to him, Mr. Manager.
Fans, I just like to quickly explain the reason for our little heated exchange here between Paul Christie and myself following the previous match. He made a few gestures at me, and I tried to return it, but nevertheless, we're out here together. We want to bring the matches to you. Zoltan's trying to tackle on J.R. Hogg, but Hogg is too heavy, and Zoltan is not running into a stone wall.
First of all, Mr. Menick, I'll make one statement. I want to reach out and shake your hand and say what a tremendous person you are, a young announcer, good, doing your job. And then that's when you struck me on the side of the face. You know what? I'm a man. I can accept your apology. Now let's not talk about our situation. Let's look at Zoltan. Let's watch the matches. Let me point out what's right and what's wrong, because the people respect my opinion, Mr. Menicker.
Thank you. Uh-oh. Zoltan working on the eyes, ripping his fingers across the eyes of J.R. Hogg. And choking in. The referee, incidentally, is Bill Beach, one of the fine referees we have. And now both men in there, and Zoltan certainly has the advantage now as he chokes J.R. Hogg on that top rope. Oh, a vicious left hand smash to the face. There's one to the shoulder, another one to the chest. J.R. Hogg, a very tough guy. Oh, a punch right to the forehead.
This Wildfire referee is using his fist. I like that, Mr. Manager. That hillbilly, he's that farmer. He's hitting him with his fist. Now, that's not fair with wrestling. They're not box fighters, Mr. Manager.
Now, Zoltan thrown into the corner. He smashed into that corner. And now J.R. Hogg proving that he's having no difficulty with Zoltan. He throws Zoltan into the rope. Oh, what a backdrop. Wow. He dropped him hard to the mat. He's going to do it again. Oh, wait a minute. Zoltan tried to... Uh-oh. He brought Hogg to the mat. Zoltan reversed it and brought Hogg to the mat, but he's choking him. The referee breaking it up. There's a knee drop to the throat. Again, the chokehold. Sultan with a reverse chin lock. It looks like it may be a chokehold, but the referee is right on top of it, watching it. It would become, oh, here's Hogg. He's breaking out of that hold. He has the arm. He's away. Hogg is away. Much to the delight of the fans and to the dismay of Sultan. There he goes. Sultan throwing punches, and absolutely no problem for Hogg. He tries to headbutt, but it's like running into a stone wall. Now J.R. Hogg taking over. He has the man back in the corner. He crashes him into the turnbuckles. Sultan with kicks. Now Sultan climbing that top rope. He drops across. The referee, I believe, yes, he has disqualified. Referee Bill Beach has disqualified Hogg, Sultan. Hogg is the winner. He disqualified him from climbing on that top rope. Oh, man. What a body crash today. The match is over. The winner is J.R. Hogg by virtue of a disqualification. Ladies and gentlemen, we have some messages, some interviews. Then we'll be back with another big match on All-Star Championship Wrestling, so please stay with us. Hey, Hogg!
Introducing CLR Clear, the industrial strength liquid that instantly dissolves calcium, lime, and rust deposits. Watch, you'd have to throw away a humidifier filter covered with this much scale. But soak it in clear and water, and in just a few minutes, the filter is as good as new. You probably have a coffee pot you can't get clean. Just pour in a little clear, add some water, swish, rinse, and look. The pot is crystal clear again. CLR Clear does the same remarkable job on decanters, vases, all crystal and glassware. In the bathroom, Clear instantly dissolves calcium deposits and rust stains from sinks, tubs, toilets, and tile. And nothing removes rust stains from cement and stucco as easily as Clear. Clear is great for cleaning coffee makers, steam irons, tea kettles, pots and pans. And it's guaranteed to work as easily for you at home as it does on TV, or your money back.
To remove calcium, lime, and rust, it's CLR Clear. And now it's available at Osco, Peoples, and Super X Drugs.
Fans coming your way Saturday, June 2nd, Market Square Arena, All-Star Championship Wrestling, 8:30 p.m. starting time. $50,000 18-man over-the-top rope battle royal plus an all-star card. Also, fans, make a note, coming your way to the Indianapolis North Side Tyndall Armory, Saturday, June 16th, 8 p.m. Championship Wrestling returns with a great card. On that card, you're going to see in action Dick the Bruiser and Jeff Van Camp defending their titles. Against whom, we don't know yet. Also on the card, fans, you're going to see Wojo versus Stormy for the title, and Mad Max will be there, managed by Saul Creechman. Also on the card, fans, you're going to see in action Abdullah, Bobby Colton, Redbone, and many other stars. Also make a note, Championship Wrestling goes on tour, and it will be coming to the Columbus National Guard Armory next Wednesday, May 23rd. Bruiser and Van Camp in a title match. That's right, next Wednesday, May 23rd, Columbus National Guard Armory. Doors will open at the Columbus National Guard Armory after 6:30, and there'll be plenty of time to get your seating. The matches will start probably at 8:15, fans, to allow you plenty of time to enter the building. Tickets will be on sale in the Columbus National Guard Armory. Ringside 6, general admission 5. On that card in Columbus, Stormy Granzig will defend his title. Also, Saul Creechman will be bringing in Mad Max, plus All-Stars will be there. Also, make a note, fans, Championship Wrestling to the Kokomo National Guard Armory. Next Saturday night, May 26, 8 p.m., advance sale tickets for that Kokomo card available at Dick Sanborn Sporting Goods, 112 Southwest Street. Dick Sanborn Sporting Goods, your specialist in sports. All the stars will be there. Also, Lafayette Expo Center, Thursday, May 7th, 8 p.m. Championship Wrestling returns, and I'll have out in a moment this man, the Patriot, to say a few words. Thursday, June 7th, Lafayette Expo Center.
It's a special Zenith weekend sale at H.H. Gregg. Buy this electronic tuning Zenith 19-inch color TV at $299. This weekend only at H.H. Gregg.
On the next Barney Miller, Wojo is investigated for shooting a suspect.
You have the right to remain silent.
But hires a big-time lawyer.
Big day in court tomorrow.
Good luck.
I'm getting divorced.
And there's trouble in nursery school.
Wainwright is the most prestigious nursery school in the entire city. Kissinger has a nephew there.
Scholarship?
Barney Miller, weeknights at 11 on 6, The Leader. More than 11.5 million Americans have hearing handicaps. Many can be helped. For information on hearing and other communication disorders and the help available, call the Greater Indianapolis Speech and Hearing Association or the Sertoma Clubs of Central Indiana, 259-8105.
This match, one fall, 10-minute time limit. Introducing from Kansas City at 265 pounds, handsome Harley Race. And his opponent from Bighorn, Wyoming, at 229 pounds, Chief Bobby Bold Eagle.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have Harley Race and Chief Bold Eagle. Two very fine wrestlers, and Golden Boy Paul Christie. We're going to ask Golden Boy Paul, give us your rundown, your feelings about both these wrestlers.
All right, Mr. Mitchell, let me explain to the people. Bobby Bold Eagle, I think he's a fantastic, beautiful wrestler. Every move's a picture. But now let me also talk about Harley Race. See, Mr. Harley Race and me, we have something in common. First of all, on a scale from 1 to 10, we're probably about a 50 or 100. Now, I ain't going to brag, but that's why I relate to him. We have something in common. Now, you watch him. See what he's doing right now? He's warming up his body. See the way his one moves? His one leg is moving, Mr. Medicare. He's warming it up. He's warming up his body as I do. Now, let me also tell you something. Mr. Medicare, he's thinking. Now, he is probably #1 wrestler. We're probably tied for #1 position in the nation. Harley Race, Paul Christie. We're a team all by ourselves, Mr. Medicare, right? Now, let me get off myself. I don't want to brag about myself. I think self-conceit stinks. Let's talk about Harley in this match. Now, see the way he's maneuvering his head? See how slowly he's moving his head. Can you catch the action? Everybody watches. See the way he's grabbing his hands now behind the Eagle. Bobby Bold. See the way he's doing it. Watch. He's thinking all the time. Now he's taking him behind the back. He's going to push him every move. Look at that. I like the Mr. Medicare. Look at that. Now, I'll tell you what happened now. See that? Hold it. Now, I know what you're going to say. It looks like he might be in a little trouble. You know, he's setting up the Bobby Bold Eagle. He's setting him up. Superb wrestling. He's wearing him down, Mr. Medicare. How would you feel if you were Bobby Bold Eagle? Would you feel scared now?
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, you see what's happening, and of course, Golden Boy Paul Christie, he seems to like to favor such wrestlers as Race and the rough wrestlers. But Golden Boy Paul Christie, being a rough man himself, he favors them. But look at Bold Eagle. He quickly made a quick retaliation. He body slammed Race. Now he's punishing him with a side headlock, and he's very well applied. As a matter of fact, he's getting Race's shoulders down close to the mat, but Race pulls the hair of Bold Eagle. Bold Eagle bridging up, and he's up. Let's see what happens. He brings Race to the mat again.
Mr. Medicare, let me explain something right now. Harley Race is wearing the Chief right down. He's wearing him. He's beating him down to a pulp. You know what's happening? He's taking a breather. He's wearing him down. Look at that. The Chief is wearing out his energy, draining his body of all that strength, just draining himself. Once Mr. Harley Race, you should call Medicare, like you should call me Mr. Golden Boy Paul Christie. Watch him.
Well, let's watch this action now and see if Paul Christie is right. Eagle seems to be getting stronger with this headlock, but Harley Race certainly is a force to be reckoned with. There's no doubt about that. Eagle, of course, is exerting a lot of strength and energy, applying that hold. Oh, a body block, a shoulder block into the midsection of Bold Eagle. Now, here's that famous side salto that he uses so effectively. The 2 count, Eagle kicking away. Race in complete control now.
Come on, Harley! Beat him, Harley! Hurt him!
There he goes. Oh, he tried a side salto, but it was reversed by Bold Eagle. It was reversed. Eagle rushes him, takes that side headlock, brings him over. A 2 count, and Race gets the shoulder up.
Harley, come on, hurt him now.
Man, I'm telling you, fans, that Eagle is staying right with Race. But, of course, Race is a powerful man. He's very, very, he's a top man, there's no doubt about it. But I possibly today, wait a minute, he's forcing Eagle back into the ropes. The referee says break it up. Oh, a headbutt right to the chin of Eagle. And that just has Eagle about knocked out. Another one to the head. And Eagle is staggered. He's just semi-conscious at this point. A tackle by Race. A back drop by Eagle. He drops Eagle across the rope. His throat hit the ropes. Eagle is hurt. And look at Harley Race. Oh, a knee drop. A knee drop to the head. A 3 count. And it's all over. The winner is Harley Race. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here again we have one of the nation's leading wrestlers, handsome Harley Race. Harley Race, we just have about a minute, but I would like to say one thing. You always seem to turn a defeat into a victory.
That's what makes a real champion. He can come from anywhere and pull out a win. I've been able to do that more than any other human being in the world. I am a winner. I am the ultimate man in wrestling today. Whether you damn well like it or not, this is the man in wrestling. And right here was just proof of it all over again.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, you just heard from handsome Harley Race. We have another match coming up immediately following these messages and interviews, so stay tuned.
Indy, a place where dreams come true, a place for winners. Now, you can be a winner, too, one of 100 winners of this Valvoline Mini Indy car. Register at any Central Indiana Pizza Hut or FAS Auto Works, no purchase necessary. Plus, get a coupon good for $3 off a large Super Supreme pizza at Pizza Hut when you purchase a case of Valvoline oil for $5.99 after rebate at FAS Auto Works. Enter the Valvoline Mini Indy 100 car giveaway today at participating Pizza Hut restaurants and FAS Auto Works stores.
When it comes to Hoosier profiles, the guys at the Speedway say she has the best one.
Well, I'm a sister to most everybody. I kind of like that. And then Gary Benhausen said I was the godmother.
This week on Greg Todd's Hoosier Profile, you'll meet the lady whose face launched 1,000 cars.
Well, I'm a Planet Hoosier. I'm here the month of May every year for 20 years.
Linda Vaughn on Hoosier Profile, Tuesday at 5 on 6.
A bad fire, but no one lost their life. A few bucks for this little plastic device, and everyone walked away from a fire that could have killed. How's that for the world's best and cheapest insurance policy?
You can bet your life on smoke detectors.
Oh, Gino, bring Johnny the paper. Hey, watch it. It's no laughing matter, Dino. I want to tell you about a friend of mine. This is little Judy. Judy is one of over 250,000 children who've been helped over the past 60 years by Shriners Hospitals for crippled children at no cost. If you know someone like Judy who needs help, call the Shriners at 1-800-237-5055. Believe me, it's no laughing matter.
Patriot, I know you're looking forward to being in Columbus, but more importantly in that Lafayette Expo Center.
That's right. I've been up to Lafayette before. It's a great place to be. I've passed through it a few times, going to other shots, and I know some people there.
Well, we hope to see you there in Lafayette. That's at the Expo Center. Thank you, Patriot. and that'll be a supercard. Advance sale tickets for that in Lafayette are available at the Sportsman. Now, allow me to tell you the news. June 2nd, Market Square Arena, All-Star Championship Wrestling, 8:30 p.m. Fans, it's a spectacular $50,000 to the winner of the 18-man spectacular battle royal, plus all-star matches. You'll see there the Blackjacks, among others. Fans, $50,000 to the winner. The Blackjacks, Crusher Blackwell. Many of the stars will be there. Also, fans, remember, wrestling returns Saturday, June 16th, 8 p.m., Northside Tyndall Armory. Championship Wrestling returns with a spectacular, that being Dick the Bruiser and Van Camp defending their titles. Also, you're going to see Stormy Granzig against Wojo for the championship. Also, Saul Creechman, the man from Miami, Florida, that's pulled off spectacular after spectacular, is bringing in a superstar, that being Mad Max, and he's the man to match Stormy Granzig for size, Mad Max. Also, fans, on that card will be Colt, Redbone, and an assortment of other stars. Also, make a note, Columbus, Indiana. Wrestling returns next Wednesday, May 23rd, 8 p.m., and we'll probably start those matches about 8:15. You're going to see Dick the Bruiser and Van Camp there with a title match. Tickets will be on sale after 6:30 p.m. ringside. 6, general admission 5, and they'll be available right at the door for the spectacular featuring Bruiser and Van Camp, Granzig, Mad Max, and all the stars, and the Columbus National Guard Armory. Also, fans, make a note, coming to Kokomo next Saturday night, May 26, 8 p.m., a spectacular with Brazil, Van Camp, and Stormy. Kokomo National Guard Armory, and advance sale tickets available in Kokomo at Dick Sanborn Sporting Goods, 112 Southwest Street, Dick Sanborn Sporting Goods Store. Also, sporting goods available with Dick Sanborn in Muncie and Logansport, your specialist in sports. With no further ado, may I bring out the heavyweight champion of the world? And I know you're excited about coming into that Expo Center, Lafayette, Thursday, June 7th.
That's right. I'm looking forward to that. They have real good fans there, and it's going to be a real action-packed evening for the fans.
And also, fans, coming to Kokomo this Saturday night, Jeff Van Camp, you'll be there. Dick the Bruiser will be there, assortment of stars.
That's right, Dave. I'm really getting excited for the match next Friday night.
It's Saturday night, Kokomo National Guard Armory, fans. Kokomo National Guard Armory. Advance sale tickets available at Dick Sanborn Sporting Store. Make sure you go out after today's show or the entire week. Dick Sanborn has plenty of tickets available for the matches at the Kokomo National Guard Armory. Also, make a note, wrestling returning to Columbus. Columbus National Guard Armory, a super card there, fans. And fans, you're going to see this man, Jeff Van Camp, and that's in the Columbus National Guard Armory, and I hear you're glad to be returning.
That's right, I really am, Dave. I'm really excited to come to Columbus. I hope all the fans are out there to watch.
Fans, that's Columbus National Guard Armory, Kokomo National Guard Armory this coming Saturday, and also Lafayette, Indiana. You're going to have a spectacular Lafayette Expo Center, a new outlet for championship wrestling, and the big card coming into the Northside Tyndall Armory, Indianapolis, Saturday, June 16th, 8 p.m. starting time. Dick the Bruiser and Jeff Van Camp will defend their titles against whom we don't know. And also on that card, the Great Wojo will be in there against Stormy Granzig, whom will defend his title. And also, Creechman will have Mad Max there, and that's in the Armories. Now, stay tuned.
Every successful company has a central core of hard-working people. Naturally, it's the same here at Physicians Mutual. Questions about your hospitalization policy? Talk to people who've got the answers. From receiving enrollment forms to mailing out your claim checks, our people have one of the most efficient service records in the industry today. And that's why we can serve you one at a time.
This is Rhonda. May I help you?
We're here when you need us. Physicians Mutual.
Next, the wedding chapel that married her failed to get her a divorce.
On June 25th, I went to Mrs. Slavich's house to have her aid in getting this marriage annulled.
Just what went wrong?
Was the complaint filed?
No, sir.
Why wasn't it?
Because I never received the filing fee.
The case of the wedding and divorce chapel on the next People's Court.
The People's Court, weekdays at 4:30 on 6. The Leader.
From New York City, New York, at 275 pounds, the toast of the East Coast, Gentleman Jerry Valiant. And his partner from Istanbul, Turkey, at 275 pounds, the great Abdullah. Their opponents from Dilton, South Carolina, at 272 pounds, Rufus R. Jones. And his partner from Woodland Hills, California, at 255 pounds, the world's most scientific wrestler, Wilbur Snyder.
Well, fans, here we go, and I'm sure this will be a great tag team match. There are two great teams in there. The bell has rung, the match is underway, and starting out for the team of Abdullah and Valiant is the great Abdullah. And his opponent, of course, is the very classy Rufus R. Jones. Both men against the ropes. Abdullah tried to punch, and Rufus ducked under it, came back with some punches of his own. There's a double smash into the corner. Rufus R. Jones very cleverly handles Abdullah. Here comes gentleman Jerry Valiant. I noticed that Golden Boy Paul Christie is studying this match very intently, and he's going to come up with some words of wisdom pretty soon, I'm sure. It's very evident, I think, that Rufus R. Jones is completely befuddling his opponents.
Mr. Mediker, let me just wait exactly 30 seconds, and I'm going to voice the whole opinion. I'm going to analyze the whole entire match in exactly 10, 15 seconds. I'm going to analyze it. I'm going to call the winner, and I'm going to tell you exactly how it's going to happen. Because I'll tell you, you take the opponents that are good. Look at Valiant. Look at it. Come on, look at this man. Look at his muscles bulging. Look at Rufus now. Say something else. Rufus R. Jones. Rat, jerk. That's the way I pronounce it. Watch this, Mediker. Valiant will teach him a wrestling lesson.
Rufus.
This is not the disco out here. This is wrestling.
Side headlock and a punch. Oh, it looked like a finger thrust to the throat. Now he clubs Rufus to the back of the neck. Hits him again and again. Now it's a front headlock. A face lock. And fans. I tell you. Oh, wait a minute. Here's. Oh, man. He throws him into the corner where he's kicked by Abdullah, and he's punishing Jones. He's working him over. Abdullah comes in there. He clubs Rufus R. Jones. Rufus taking a great deal of punishment here. He would like to get over to tag his partner. I don't know if those men are going to let him do it.
Mr. Mediker, why aren't you talking about Rufus R. Jones right now? Look at him now. He's not doing too good, is he, Mediker, huh?
Abdullah makes the tag. In comes gentleman Jerry Valiant, and he takes over. Oh, he has tied a rope around the neck of Rufus R. Jones. He took that tag team rope off the... I guess it's one that he had in his trunk.
Mr. Mediker, let me go back 30 seconds. I'm an English major, and it's not Abdullah, it's Abdullah, Mr. Mediker.
Well, I didn't realize you were well versed in the Far Eastern dialect. Oh, there it is again. Again, he is choking Rufus Jones. Wilbur Snyder gets in. Oh, he takes over with a punch. He has him right here, punches him again.
I said, Mr. Mediker, Willie Snyder got in there. 2-on-1. That's Wilbur Snyder's fun. Keep him out 1-on-1, Mr. Snyder. Keep him out.
He keeps punishing Rufus Jones with that rope around the neck. He's choking him. And every time the referee turns toward him, he hides that rope. Rufus is definitely in trouble, there's no doubt about that, as the powerful Jerry Valiant works him over. Fans, this is our feature match of the day, and we'll give you we hope to bring you all of the match, but should it end early, we'll have a standby match or some interviews. If we run out of time while the match is on, that's all we can do, is bring as much of it as our television time will allow.
Don't forget, Mr. Manager, Wilbur Snyder's jumping in there. Look at him, he grabbed that rope.
Boy, listen to the fans. As Wilbur gets in there, he uses that rope to good advantage. Now he takes the rope around the great Abdullah and chokes him with it. Meantime, that gives Rufus a chance to recover somewhat. Whoa, a terrific punch. Now, they both work on him. Look at that Rufus Jones now. He's made a good comeback. He gets over and tags Wilbur Snyder. And Wilbur's in there with a punch right to the chin. Another punch. Oh, look at this terrific action here as Wilbur takes over on both Abdullah and Jerry Valiant. He has Valiant by the arm into the ropes. There it is. The abdominal stretch. His winning hold. The great Abdullah gets in there. He breaks it up. Rufus comes in. He punches Jerry Valiant.
Mr. Manager, I don't like the way this match is going. The reason, what the referee really wants. Look at Wilbur Snyder, Rufus R. Jones. They're breaking every rule in the book. I'm going to tell you right now. Let me voice my opinion to the referee. Let's disqualify him. Do you agree with me, Mr. Manager?
I can't agree with you, Golden Boy Paul Christie. Rufus Snyder is a very fine wrestler, a clean wrestler, a beautiful takedown, and of course Abdullah went onto the rope, which is certainly his prerogative.
Yeah, justify that. Now a man, when a man's laying there, and other man, his partner kicking him in the head. Justify that to me, Mr. Manager.
Well, fans, you're hearing from Golden Boy Paul Christie with his feelings about the matches, which I believe are very biased in favor of such men as Jerry Valiant and the great Abdullah. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what's happening here. Valiant looked as if he was going to get into the ring. Abdullah's on the mat. Wilbur punishing him with a step-over toe hold. And Bill Beach watching the action closely. There's a tag. In comes Rufus R. Jones. Oh, man. A kick to the thigh. There's that step-over toe hold. Oh, boy, he works on that leg. And I'm telling you, fans, you can't see Paul Christie right here, but he's reacting as though...
I don't like this, Manager. I don't like it. They're tagging falsely. You're too quick tagging, Manager. You're not really holding on to the rope. So that's a falsifying of the rules.
Valiant came around the ring, but as if he was going to come in there. Now, Wilbur Snyder has taken that hold. Here comes Rufus R. Jones with that step-over toe hold. And one thing we must say, that Abdullah's got to be pretty tough. He's been caught in this punishing and painful hold, and he still has not given up. He hasn't continued to fall. He has a lot of intestinal fortitude, and evidently has a great tolerance for pain. What do you think, Paul?
Well, I'll just tell you, he's a very tough wrestler, but I'm going to tell you right now that he's just biding his time. I'll tell you right now, I'll count from 30 back down to 1, and at that point, he's going to get up and smash them. You know, I'll guarantee I bet on Valiant, and I'm betting on Abdullah. Class always wins out, Mr. Manager. You know, cheating doesn't pay. Does not pay, Mr. Manager. When you cheat like Rufus R. Jones or Wilbur Snyder, they'll get paid back.
Okay, here's Rufus R. Jones now, continuing this step over toe hold. Is quite a famous hold. It's been used for many years. It's not exactly a winning hold because wrestlers have been trained to cope with the punishment. However, it weakens a man greatly. And about the only, well, there's been a number of wrestlers who could apply it with such pressure and so much inflicting of pain that the other man had to give up. One of those wrestlers was now retired Tennessee Tom Renner, who was undefeated for many years. Oh, man, a kick to the midsection. And here comes Wilbur Snyder. Now it's a reverse step over toe hold. Abdullah did get away, but Wilbur is up there now with a face lock. And Abdullah forcing Wilbur back to the corner where the tag was made by Valiant. Valiant's in there punishing Wilbur Snyder, throwing these punches left and right to the body and head. There's a flying mare by Jerry Valiant. Now a reverse chin lock. He's got, he's got it.
Snyder! I like that, Snyder! Ah, look at that! Mr. Manager, let's see him out-wrestle him now, huh? He knows so many holds. Let's see him just do one move to get out of that, huh?
Wilbur is in difficulty now. He's got both arms tied up. He cannot get away, evidently, but he's going to try. Now he's brought over to the mat where his shoulders were held down for at least a 2 count, I believe. And Bill Beach counting.
Mr. Manager, your terminology is wrong. It's not, a hard hold. It's an impossible. He'll be beaten exactly 30 seconds. That's the voice prediction of Paul Christie. Wilbur Snyder is going to get beat right now.
Wilbur fighting very hard against the effects of his hold. Valiant continues the punishment, the pressure. Wilbur is fighting hard to keep at least one shoulder up off the mat. He does not want to be pinned. The crowd screaming encouragement to Snyder, and Snyder trying hard to get away. He's battling against the effects of this hold. It's very well applied by... Oh, wait a minute. Watch Wilbur Snyder here. He's fighting out of it. He's fighting away from it. And Wilbur is up. He's up on his knees. A tag is made by Valiant. In comes Abdullah, and so here also comes Rufus Jones. And look at him go to town here. Rufus going to town, beating on him, sending Abdullah into the rope. Oh, a tremendous smash to the midsection. Into the ropes again, and now a backdrop by Wilbur Snyder. He covers him. Jerry Valiant breaks it up, entering the ring illegally. Into the rope. Oh! Both men crash together. Valiant on the outside. Watch this now. He sends him into the corner where he gets the freight train. And the winners of the great tag team match, none other than Wilbur Snyder and Rufus R. Jones. Beautiful wrestling on their part, notwithstanding the thoughts of Paul Christie. The match is over. It's a great tag team match, and certainly the team of Wilbur Snyder and Rufus R. Jones are a force to be reckoned with. Abdullah still staggered in there, waiting in the corner. There's a protest on the part of Jerry Valiant. Well, fans, that's all the time we have. Fans, we're coming right back. We're coming right back with an interview following these messages. So stay tuned for the wrap-up. Stay right with us.
The winner
work and to live, and to make our dreams come true. Six the leader, and you are the reason that we do what we do, 'cause we care about special people, 'cause we care about people like you. Six the leader, taking pride in Indiana. Six the leader, and you taking pride in the way we live and the work we do. Leader, taking pride in our homes and pride in our friends and pride in what we believe. Taking pride in Indiana. Six the leader, taking pride in our homes and pride in our friends and pride in what we believe. Taking pride in Indiana. Six the leader.
These living animals have been brought to you by Greenpeace.
This hemodialysis machine is a lifesaver for over 60,000 people whose kidneys do not function. It removes toxic substances from their blood. It's an expensive process, but one that gives these patients a second chance at life. To learn more about kidney disease, hemodialysis, and how you can help, contact your American Kidney Fund. 1-800-638-8299. In Maryland, 1-800-492-8361. It's toll-free.
Fans coming your way June 2nd, Market Square Arena. Spectacular $50,000 18-man battle royal. Also make a note, fans coming to the North Side Tyndall Armory. Saturday, June 16th, 8 p.m., Championship Wrestling returns. Your tickets for June 2nd's Armory card will be honored that evening, June 16th, in the North Side Tyndall Armory. Featured on that card, Dick the Bruiser and Jeff Van Camp will defend their tag team titles. Also, Wojo in there against Stormy Granzig for the title. And this man, the wild one, the beast, Mad Max, will be in there. His manager, Saul Creechman's found this guy out on the beach. He was on Muscle Beach in Florida, and this is what Saul Creechman's brought in to go against any competition and all competition. Also, fans, make a note, coming your way to the Columbus, Indiana National Guard Armory next Wednesday, May 23rd, Bruiser and Van Camp in a title match. Columbus, Indiana, this coming Wednesday night. Granzig will be there. Mad Max will be there with Saul Creechman and many of the other stars. That's this Wednesday, Columbus National Guard Armory. Tickets will be available at the door after 6:30 p.m. Also, fans, make a note, coming your way to the Kokomo National Guard Armory this coming Saturday, May 26th, 8 p.m. Brazil, Van Camp, and Stormy will be there. Kokomo Armory advance sale tickets available at Dick Sanborn Sporting Goods, the specialist in sports, 112 Southwest Street. Advance sale tickets will be available there all week long. Also, Lafayette Expo Center, Thursday, June 7th, 8 p.m. Championship Wrestling returns there. Advance sale tickets available in Lafayette at the Sportsman. That's right, the Sportsman, Lafayette Expo Center, June 7th. The big card featuring Mad Max is this Wednesday, Columbus National Guard Armory. Then coming your way Saturday night, Kokomo National Guard Armory. Spectacular also June 2nd in Market Square Arena. And on the 16th, 8 p.m., Northside Tyndall Armory, Bruiser and Van Camp defending their titles against whom? Maybe this man will be in there. Stormy Granzig against Wojo, June 16th, Northside Tyndall Armory. Fans, we'll see all of you. And make sure you see wrestling next Saturday here on 6.
Today at 4:30, the Channel 6 sports team will bring you live coverage of this final day of qualifying from the Speedway. Be the first to know the final 33 for this year's race today, only on 6.